It runs. My favorite thermostat, a Nest. Nothing but quality. Yeah, we're gonna have to, after we check the charge, we'll come back and turn these up. Let's say the charge is... Alright, so this is 22. It's a leaker. See, our suction is below 60. She's a leaker. Now, our superheat, we gotta put some gas in it. She's a leaker. Okay, so we're gonna add some gas to it. Got it on 22. Give it a little how you doing. Open the valve up so it's not giving it too much. You don't want to give it too much, and you want to add it slowly so it flashes going in. She's a leaker. Let's see what our superheat should be. So we're 65 outside. Alright, so 58 wet bulb, and we're 65 outside, so that's 16 degree superheat is what we need. You see that? 16. It's a train. Can't stop a train. See our superheat at 50, and our suction's low. We're gonna bring that suction up. And we're going to bring this down by adding gas. The gas is going in to the suction. The subcooling is going to be a little off, but it look bad. We're at 40, that's too low. We gotta be above 60. Gotta be above 60 on the suction on 22. 70's better. You can tell it's already starting to get warmer. Got a leaker here. Watch the suction. When this starts dropping, you know it's getting close. See how it says 64? When this starts dropping, we know it's starting to come back. This. Keep an eye on that. When that starts coming and starts dropping, we know we're going to start getting close with our charge. Let's shut it off. See where we're at here now. You'll see we're still too low here. Our superheat's still off. See it? We're going to add more. He's a leaker. I know this is a 22 unit because I changed this one. This one's 410. Subcooling, she's pretty high. get some gas in it and then we'll see what happens. We're back on a warmer day. We're gonna check it. I want to check airflow upstairs. I'll shut this off. I want to check make sure both dampers are opening. I want to check airflow. I'm not sure what size this unit is, but it looks to me like it's probably 5 tons, and I think there's only 4 tons upstairs. It was icing up the other day. It wasn't that warm out, so let's check it again. I want to make sure everything's open. That's open. That's open. That one's closed. It'll be open for airflow. Yeah, see, they got them all flipping closed. Can't have that. Let me get gotta be open. Can't have them closed. This one's open. This one's open. That one's open. That one's open. Can run it on cooling because I got it off downstairs. I want to see if the dampers. That one's open. I want to see if the damper's open, and I want to check the fan speed. This one's open. The filter's upstairs. This one's open. So far there was only one that was really shut. That was in the closet, which shouldn't really affect too much. That's open. Well, we'll find out why it was icing up. It was icing up the other day, so just one in the closet, which shouldn't be that big of a deal. There's 2 zone dampers. I want to make sure they're both opening upstairs. 74, we'll put it to 70 for now. I got the unit disconnected outside. Dampers aren't opening. That damper's not opening. This one's opened. I might have had a delay on it. This one's open too. No, this one's not opening. This one's not opening. This damper's not opening. I was doing the funky chicken here. This one's doing the funky chicken. See if we got any power here. Alright, you can see this one's closed. No voltage. These other damper here, this one here. Alright guys, so what we found here was this zone damper's bad. It's power closed, it's normally open. So what I did is I just put a screw in it for now to hold it open. I'll have to get her another damper. Put a screw in it for now to hold it open. So I should be able to check the charge now, but she needs a new damper here. Spring open, power closed. So I did cycle that other thermostat, and I did have power to this, and it wasn't working. And I did have it so there was no power, and it didn't shut off. So this damper's got to be replaced. One's open. They should be normally open unless you put power to them, but this one was not working, so I put a screw in it. So I put a screw in it to hold it open. Needs another damper here. We'll go check the charge now outside. Both thermostats calling on the upper floor here. I did check the controls okay. It's not that, it's the damper's bad. We're getting power to it, but it's not closing. And when the power's off to it, it doesn't open. A 4-ton unit upstairs, and we got a 5-ton condenser. So you know that's not going to work so well. This is 5 tons. See 60 there? That should be 5 tons. And he's got a 4-ton condenser upstairs. 4-ton air handler. So how do you think that's going to work? Not so good. Alright, we'll start it and we'll see what's happening with it. But alright, so I got my gauges on it. We'll start it up. It's not going to look pretty. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We have a bad disconnect switch here now. I got 220 coming in, but nothing going out. I gotta get another. Nothing. I should have one of these in the truck. Piece of shit. Typical. Alright. I should be able to pop that off and put a new one on there. It's not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. I got another 50 here. Another 50 or 60. Looks like it goes in the top there is where it hits. No power here to this thing now, so you know, these things are common. When you shut them off, sometimes they won't go back on. I mean, that's just how it is. This thing's off right now. I don't know on there, so I have this shit in the truck. Gotta have this shit in the truck. That's one. Got power in coming in, but it's not gonna zap me because it's up top there. You want to shut the power off, go right ahead. I don't really give a fuck. Alright, that shit clipping in the bottom. Alright, and then that shit clipping on the top. Clip on the bottom. Well, you know the charges are gonna be right. That's for damn sure. You know, it's 5-ton condenser and a 4-ton air handler. That's not good. Let me shut a couple of switches off over here. I don't know if you can even see it, but there's a 50 there. That's on. And a 50 here. That's on. I think it's gonna start. It should. That's the problem. You shut these things off and you start them up again. And that's what happens. Never a dull moment. All I got to say. Never a dull moment. What do you think the pressures are going to look like? Maybe they're going to look like shit. Look at the subcooling. My head pressure. Fan's blowing out the right way. Coils don't look dirty. Coil's clean. Look at that. It's a freaking shame. High head pressure. Obviously it's the wrong unit. 64 or above freezing there. Superheat's got to come down. Been running like this since they put it in like this. I don't know how many years ago it's been running like this. Is it right? No, it's not right, but that superheat's got to come down. Give it some time, it might start dropping. To keep an eye on this suction line. If it starts icing up, it'll start dropping like crazy. What was happening before was icing. Suction line was icing up on me. Got the head pressure. I might have to take some out. Try taking a little bit out. The head pressure's high here. I want to try taking a little bit out. Alright, we're going to try taking a little bit out. See how head pressure how high it is? My superheat's kind of low. Let's take some out. Dumping it right into the tank off the high side. I want to try to bring that subcooling down a little bit. It's dumping right from the high side right into the tank. It's out 22. I want to try to bring this superheat up a little bit. We don't want to go too low in a suction, because if you go too low in a suction, it'll start icing. Still high on the head pressure. Get the subcooling. At least I'm not coming back and I'm not freezing. Before I was freezing over here. This was icing up and that damper was shut. with the suction pressure. Our superheat's coming up, see it? I want to bring that up a little bit. I'm alright at 58 on the suction, seeing it's oversized. 270 on the head pressure, that's high. We're looking at the superheat, that's what we're looking at right here, try to dial it in. Not much of a difference with the subcooling and the I mean, what are you going to do? It's got a 5-ton condenser and a 4-ton air handler with zone dampers. That's a little better. I got my superheat up a little bit. Not going to flood back. My suction line coming back is 48. Before was icing up with that damper closed. I'm liking that a little better. She's going to need another, I like to just leave the flipping thing locked out for her, because if I go and get it fixed, it's going to ice up. There's no bypass up there. Right around 60 is, it's pretty cold. It's right around freezing there. $60 PSI. 35 to 60 PSI is 34 degrees. Then plus you got the superheat, right? So it's not gonna, right around there it's not gonna freeze, because don't forget you got superheat you gotta add to that. I like to try to be above 60 on the suction on 22. I'm gonna leave it right there. Superheat's right around 16, 17. I mean, I'm better with that. At least it's not icing up. The other day I was here, this was coming back and it was just icing. Then would turn into an ice cube. So you gotta kind of do the best you can with what you got to work with, guys. Ain't nothing perfect. Coil's not dirty. I'm getting a good blow here. You can see the flipping coil's not dirty. See the coil? Oh, the coil's dirty! You gotta clean the coil! Okay. Zone dampers are tied in. There's one thermostat over here. They all tie into the same ductwork. So I don't know why they have zone dampers. We'll set this for 73. 73 in this room. The other one's right here on this side, the master. That one's at 74. So this is the side that's going to take a little bit of time to shut off. That's the one with the bad 75 on that side, and it's 73 on this side. The one with the bad zone damper's not. It was definitely an issue. We're gonna have to get another damper for her, I guess. I'll let her know.